Today, we are going to learn how to play the game again, because like I said, I don't know how to play the game. We're also gonna figure out what I'm gonna do for leveling and all that good stuff. So, did you guys see this, by the way? Look at this. I fought for God Exile. Who do you fight for? Yo, can we get some team SIU? Why is team ASA 61%? How can this be happening? I don't understand. Have you decided what you're gonna play for the event? Yeah, alright, so I was thinking Hex Blast Miner on Scion and farming Sanctum. What do you guys think? Meme. Where is it? Can you imagine if I actually started a fucking Sanctum runner? Let's go from the beginning. Connor made the best PUB I've seen for the event so far. It's Mana Forged Arrows. It looks like it's going to be absolutely insane. So, the main problem, though, the main gatekeeper to unlocking the best build in the game is Indigon. Now, Indigon means you're going to have to do Uber Elder. Now, in order to farm Uber Elder in hardcore, you need a reasonably good build. If you want to do it early, you need a good build. Now, the best build in the game right now is probably something like a Lightning Strike character, right? So, what's the best Lightning Strike character for hardcore in the first 3 days of the event? A Paladin Lightning Strike character. Now, I want you guys' opinion on this. Do I play the obviously, like, now this is 6k life, 30k evasion, 40k armor, spell suppression, you know, good, reasonable damage. It gets, Paladin gets, what do you call it? You get 25% increased lightning damage taken on enemies. You get triple relics. Look how much damage they give me, by the way. Look at this. 1 million hit DPS to 3 million. They triple my damage. What else? You can get things like Consecrated Ground for recovery. You can get infinite power from Bring the Battle. You can run Field Medicine for Flask Effect. You can get a level 30 Aura, right? There's like so you've got 2 really banger nodes and then 2 nodes that you can mix in for utility depending on what you want to go for. SIU. Oh my god, we have our SIU. Oh shit. Burn them. Burn them. You know what's really funny? In hardcore trade, it's impossible, literally, it's impossible to buy those scarabs even without a movement. If even like one, like if Uberdan decides to like not sell his scarabs, it's like overdue. I have a conspiracy theory. I've been seeing on Reddit a lot lately that people are saying Indigon's gonna be really expensive. And they say, well, can't you just farm it? It's like a 1 in 8 drop chance, right? And then people say, no, it's 4% drop chance, and they link the wiki.
Too long have Sanctum runners inflated the economy early. Do not listen to propaganda. We are not here to delete tomes,
no, that's literally...
only to raise it to a fair price.
No.
All tomes are now 2 divines.
How is that fair? If you make 2 divines and it costs 2 divines, where are you factoring in the time it takes to run them? The time it takes to dedicate towards making a Sanctum character and the Sanctum idols that go along with it? A fair price is like 15C. Tops. Anyway, speaking of misinformation, so you see this 4% drop rate? I have a theory that the reason why people are going around the Path of Exile Reddit and saying and linking this page and linking this 4% drop rate is to inflate artificially the price of Indigon, because it's not 4% drop rate, and the data set is one guy who happened to get an unlucky run and get 2 Indigon. This is the entire data set. This is it. This is the whole, this one screenshot is the basis for this drop table. Like, scroll down, there's more than one source. Yeah, and then people see the other sources, right? Look, there's a data set of 300 here, chat. Right? Let's click it. Oh, it's Uber Elder! Uber Elder! He doesn't even drop the helmet! The other data set is a different boss! It's a different boss! Doesn't even drop the... It's fucking... Dude, so whoever, dude, this is, I'm just saying. Item drop rates and profit. Profit calculations. Uber Edziri. Indigon. 13%! So farming Uber Elder will be good money. Well, here's the thing. This misinformation benefits me because I want to farm Uber Elder. So if the drop rate is 12%, I'll be getting much more inflated prices based off this wiki page. This one wiki page is single-handedly going to increase the price of Indigon by probably, I would say it's going to double the price if I had to take a guess. So my plan is to play Mana Forged Arrows when I get Indigon. Let's write it down. Let's write it down. So the question is, how do I get to this point? Because I can't play Mana Forged Arrow till Indigon, or I refuse to. So how do you get to this point, chat? I guess I should just show you the Lightning Strike Whisperer, and you guys can tell me if you think it's a bad idea or not. This is I mean, you can see it's a bit cursed though, but there's no two ways about it. Ignore like the res for now. This is basically what you're forced to do. So let me explain. You have to have Mind Over Matter or you will die. It's literally impossible not to run this. You can see what it does to EHP, right? Like doubles your EHP. So it's basically mandatory. Why are you going topside? Because you will die without it. 100%. You will die without it. Go through the middle. The middle looks just as ugly. Do I have it? Yeah. So this is just as ugly. You might think it looks prettier, but look, this is level 130. This is level 80, right? So this just ends up being, well, I mean, you can see why. If I click Mom, this is the quickest way to get there. If I go through here and go boom, 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 you can see you can go here, but then you're missing like all of this ES scaling and life and mana scaling. Like it only looks nice because of this. That's it. I think people just like seeing this, but that's the only reason. Sign mana nodes are big. Yeah, but the thing is you don't have passive points to take them anyway. And problem number 2 is I don't get Mum till really late. You're gonna be farming Indigon on this? It looks kind of sketch. No, not on this. If you're familiar with Gauntlet, we don't get Uber Elder fragments probably till 93 at the earliest. They're quite hard to get. And I'll obviously have way better gear than this. I didn't mean this version, I mean LS Whisperer in general. Yeah, so LS Whisperer. So let me ask you a question, Rhythmix. Do you think Archmage Hierophant can farm Uber Elder? Because I think they're very similar builds defensively. There's some negatives about range, about the Whisperer build, but there's also some pros. Like the pros, for example, would be you have much better, you have Ghost Dance and much better evasion scaling from all that dex. You also get suppression a lot easier, and you also get a lot more mana. Because again, this mana is dogshit gear. Like you get like 8k mana pretty early on Whisperer. Like I'd probably have 8k mana when I start doing Uber Elder. So, oh, and Mana Leech. Yeah, Mana Leech as well. And the only real downside is you have a lower ES pool. So you're missing like 2k mana there. ES there. You're missing 10% damage taken as mana, but again, that's not necessarily 50% Mom isn't necessarily all upside because the mana cost is so high, right? And you don't have a way to recover it. So it increases your max hit, but it doesn't necessarily increase your EHP against multiple hits, like Shapables, for example, or degens. What's the build we're looking at? This is the transition build. The fizz hit is so yikes though. It would be very similar on Archmage Rescat. You know, I could just do the Jungrun thing. I'll do the Jungrun thing. What are you playing in campaign before LS? Yeah, so if I play this, I don't think I can swap before level 85. This is level 85, by the way, because I just have the jewel in a 2-point jewel socket. Let's say I commit to this. What do I level with from level 1 to 85? We'll just say 1 to Uberlab. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Am I really... Did I really go all the way back to Power 7 Mines? I think I did, didn't I, chat? Shit. I guess I should just fucking POB the... Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can do Lightning Strike and Hardcore. Here's the problem, right? Without Mom, You can't play this build. Alright, PoE. I need a power siphon PoB, I guess. So ignore the damage. I just want to see, like... You can sort of get the vibes. Okay. You can see it fires a projectile. I put in the fork. Wow. I mean, obviously a lot more projectiles are coming out. I mean, that's a lot more projectiles. It does look a lot better with the return proj already. Holy fuck, dude. Alright, there's no way that's not gonna be good for clear, right? Okay, I'm not trying to be a dick here. I'm not trying to be a dick. But that's literally the whole event. The Legacy of Phrecia event. That's the whole event. Yeah, you get it from normal lab. So, be a dick. I haven't read all the Ascendancies. So, one Ascendancy gives you Nimbus. One Ascendancy gives you Woke Fork. One Ascendancy gives you Battle Mage's Cry. Old Battle Mage's Cry. One Ascendancy gives you basically Archmage for attacks. And that's just a one Ascendancy gives you Self Chill. One Ascendancy gives you 100% chance to crit and 50% more cast speed. 100% crit on everything. Like, there's some crazy Ascendancies, dude. Yeah, one Ascendancy disables all your spells. That's a great one. That's a good Ascendancy, Lamau. But yeah, that looks giga, actually. I'm actually impressed. This looks like it'll actually be surprisingly not dog shit, though, hey? Drop the fork nodes. You don't need them, for real, for real. You need the pierce. I don't think you do. Now, my question is, when you pierce him and the projectile auto targets, so will it pierce like this? Or will it pierce like this? So if that's the case, then pierce is objectively worse than fork, because fork will do this, and then if it does hit an enemy, it will do this. But pierce only goes straight. So walk fork is objectively better. Did I say I actually I used to work for Grinding Gear Games for several years. All right, should I just play Power Siphon into LS into Whisperer? It's a lot of work, but it makes the most sense, doesn't it, chat? And honestly, the tree looks almost identical. It's kind of wild how similar it looks, actually. Let's see.
Another join the hashtag Asat. Our goal is simple. Too long have Sanctum runners inflated the economy early. Do not listen to propaganda. We are not here to delete tomes, only to raise it to a fair price. All tomes are now 2 divines.
What the fuck is the SRU? So, TLDR is that there's a group of streamers manipulating the market of softcore trade by getting... They basically said that they're gonna buy and delete all the cheap tomes, right? And they're getting hundreds of people to join them now, or probably thousands now, to like just literally delete or buy up all the cheap tomes. And the reason they want to do this is to prevent Sanctum players from generating massive amounts of divines. Anyway, the SRU is the Sanctum Runners Union, and we're fighting back against this blatant market manipulation. Nah, see that? Nah. See, they don't like it. They don't like the truth. This is the equivalent of a billionaire running for office saying that he cares about the average working person. Oh, I'm gonna make groceries cheaper. I'm being suppressed. Steal, please. Too far? Was it too far? Was it too much? But okay, just to be clear, it's all a meme, alright? It's just banter. It's just a meme, alright? Just to be clear, alright? Nobody actually, it's just a meme, okay? Just to be clear, alright?
They will try to silence us. These streamers playing 20 hours a day farming Sanctum all day. Don't listen to the propaganda. Working class, rise up and join ASA.
Actual new news? Oh, actual news? Wait, hold. Oh shit. Wait. Oh god, please don't be nerfs. Rotting Might will now stack with the Baron. The Harbinger granted by the Ascendancy class will now be used alongside Harbingers granted by unique items. Harbingers granted by the Ascendancy class have shorter cooldowns. The notable that grants bonuses while challenging now grants 30% of non-chaos damage taken, bypasses energy shield, gain 20% of mana as extra energy shield, 10% of life as maximum energy shield. Damnation now grants for each... Oh, they got rid of it. For each element you... Oh, that's... Ew. 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 Oh, 7. I get why they did this because of Puppeteer. So the reason why, chat, is the reason why this didn't stack was the same reason this didn't stack. But by making this stack, they didn't want to have an inconsistency, so they had to rework this. Otherwise, they would have to allow it to stack and it would have been broken. Basically, Ghazi nerfed Herald. Fucking Ghazi. Explain yourself, Ghazi. Did the idols drop identified? No, except for the usual exceptions. Did the item... Oh. Rip. Will the idol class remain part of the game? No. Alright. Rue is a cat. Alright. Yeah, anyway, chat. I will head off. I'm gonna go chill. I might do a little bit more practice. But anyway, cheers for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Team SRU, don't burn your tomes because that's bad. You shouldn't burn books, chat. That's bad. That's illegal. So, alright, anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'll pass you guys off to the next lovely POE streamer. GG.